welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we as citizens of Global Village are trying to contribute our quota during this coronavirus pandemic which has ravaged the world. Over 200 countries are battling this pandemic. Almost 2 million people have contracted this coronavirus pandemic, and then we thought we should contribute our quota in different ways. So we decided to take a course. About 5 of us were friends, so we took a course on trying to sensitize people, create awareness on what they need to do and what they need not to do to be safe during this pandemic. So in the course, we became ambassador of MBRU, which makes us Community Immunity Ambassador of Mohammed bin Rashid University of Health and stuff. So I'll be calling in my friends one after the other, so you guys should troop in one after the other to talk about this thing.
Hooray!
Yeah! So this is social distancing.
Yeah, exactly. Just like 2 meters away from each other.
Is it up to 2 meters yet?
I think I'm almost
Okay.
Let me be like this.
Okay, so as per the Community Immunity Ambassador that we are, let me start from my right.
I can't believe myself that I'm 2 meters away from my friend, but that is really safe because with the kind of situation that we are now, we need to be like, you know, apart from each other. It's one of the preventive measures to like social distancing. And
so as per the Community Immunity Ambassador that we are, we learned a whole lot of things, and we are trying to impact it back to the society because there is a little way we can all contribute our quota, irrespective of what it is like, because the world is changing totally. In fact, there are reports that said that this coronavirus pandemic thing might linger on till 2022, 2023, and then yes, we all have to go back to our normal businesses, but practicing social distancing, washing our hands regularly, and the rest of this, all these preventive or precautionary measures we need to take. So Shamsia, what did you learn from the way you should prevent yourself from direct contact or indirect contact with someone that you suspected has a coronavirus?
All right, first of all, just like you saw, there is this preventive measure. Like you will be 2 meters away from person that you suspect, or even if you don't suspect, because they said prevention is better than cure. And also we have this, you can also use the masks, like the face masks, and also wash your hand, which is very, very important. You can also use hand sanitizer, which has also a sanitizer that has at least 60% of alcohol in it, which will also kill any kind of germs, any kind of bacteria, and what have you. At least that will also help one way or the other.
Forgot. Let's Bushra remind us that the face mask, there is a way you should use face mask. There are reports that there is shortage of face masks, which we know that is our frontliners that need this thing the most because they are the one that are having first contact with people, negative and all. So Bushra, take us through.
Okay, I think talking about masks, I know a lot of people we're always very skeptical about, okay, how do I prevent myself, how do I stay healthy? As much as you want to use masks, I think it's better we try to limit it for at least people than the front line, the first responders take up these things. Because we look at it really, at least for people that are not sick, if you can just keep up with the measures of, okay, practice social distances, you're practicing good hygiene, you wash your hands regularly, you clean the environment, you practice social distancing, I think there's really no need for it. So please, let's, as much as we try to actually keep up with these measures, let's try to limit the use of masks. It's not really necessary for people, only for people that are sick or people that are taking care of sick people.
Okay, let's go to the contact now, Shamsia. There are different ways to contact coronavirus. Can you tell us what you know about having contact with coronavirus?
Okay, we have like 2 different types of ways that someone can contact. We have the direct and the indirect ways, which when someone has the virus and then you come across with the person, like for instance, when the person spit on you and when you also touch a surface that someone who has the virus has already contacted.
Then for the indirect contact, which is where most people
get it from.
Yes, those who are predisposed to getting it and getting infected. So I think this comes from probably when someone that's infected sneezes, it touches the mouth, and with the droplets on the droplets on the palm or something, you touch a surface. And the thing is, this virus can actually last, it stays a while, like weeks at time. I think researchers have shown that, right?
Yes. Aside the weeks,
weeks on surfaces.
Yeah.
Imagine I come now, I'm sick, I've touched my feet and everything. and I come, I just touch probably a doorknob, yes, then it can match. So if 20 people today come and touch that very surface, definitely, automatically,
they are
infected.
contacted.
Except probably such people probably touch and they take those measures of washing your hands or use sanitizer. So that's why I tell them it's advisable that when you go out, before you probably go home, try to, I know it's not so easy, but try to restrict yourself from touching your face, your mouth, except you have a sanitizer clothes that you have to use tentatively before you probably get home and wash your hands. But like I said, washing of hands is still the best measure, really. Because I think basically to summarize the preventive measures, we have 4 major preventive measures. First of all is practice social distance. Social distance either be probably when you, if you have to stay as much as possible, stay at home, and if you have to go out when necessary, try to keep 2 meters, just like my friend Shamsia showed you earlier. Then 2 is make sure you keep your environment clean. And as much as people are coming into your house, and you're having people that are not within your environment coming in, you have external person coming, you don't know where they're coming from, you don't know what they have touched, you don't know what they're exposed to. So the easiest way really for you to do this, if you don't have the disinfectant, is just to get probably like a bleach. You just get a bleach, put it in the water, then probably you could just use it to spray, put it in a spray bottle, use it to spray those surfaces, or you could probably use a small rag, very clean rag. You could set aside that for it, use it to clean these surfaces. Let it stay there for like 5 minutes, then use normal water to clean. Because one of the easiest ways to prevent this and ensure that at least we actually try to limit the spread of this thing is trying to break the chain. Of course, you know how a chain works. The idea is the mode of transmission goes from one person to the other and another and another. This is what a chain is. So it can just keep going and on and on. Imagine there's another person, it keeps going and on and on and on. So that's what brought about and that's what brought about the concept of flattening the curve. So you can imagine the more people go out increasing, you know the way a graph goes, it keeps increasing and going. But the lesser people you have going out, it actually reduces the count of people, and of course it flattens the curve. And I think for a lot of countries now, I saw a report from Lagos State, and the governor said one of the measures of they've actually been able to achieve successfully in curbing this is social distance, because they realized in the past 2 weeks that people have stayed at home. They've had actually, I think about 80% reduction, which normally probably if they have not adopted that they would have had more, but at least it has really helped them, and I think it's still helping. If you can just, I know it's not really easy for you to just tell people to stay at home, but at least we can adhere to this thing, and I think at least we'll make more progress. And but now that there's no vaccine, it doesn't make it really easy for anyone, but at least we have to cope because it's about humanity.